Yes, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, when we use exactly type def, see exam. Sometimes what will happen? I have one structure. That structure name is what? Struct employee information. Okay, that data type name is what? Employee information. Struct employee information. Clear? Okay, some values are there. Example, integer e number and e name. Some data is there. Example, see this. Okay, I want to create a local variable. Example, I want to create a local variable. Normally, how to create a local variable? Tell me how to create a local variable. We need to write struct employee info and e1, right? Normally, we write like this: struct employee information and e1. Are you following? When we write like this, see, if you want to create a local variable, sometimes what will happen? Structure name is very long, is there, right? If it is a large, then how to write? We have to write entire name of what the structure. Struct employee info. You have to write, right? Employee information. Okay. Instead of writing a long name, we can shortcut it. How to shortcut it? This, see how to write using type def. We can create example. See type def. What is that? Struct employee? This name is there, right? We can shortcut it. How to shortcut it? Instead of this, actual data type is this. We can create alias name. How to create alias name? Just emp. Write this. Now onwards, if you want to write instead of this, we can write alias name. What is that alias name? Is emp. Emp. Write this. This is emp1. Okay, if you want to create 100 functions are there, 100 local variables are there, 100 local variables. Every time no need to create, that struct employee this. Okay, just we can write employee u1, employee 2. Understood, right? Got it, right? When we use exactly, when we use, if you have any long names, for the data types, we can rename it. Okay, using this. Okay, right. First one, example one, write this example one, and example two. Example 2, type def structures. This is called type def structure. See how to create a type def structure. Example, sometimes see type def, type def struct employee info or information, employee information. We can write like this emp. These are called type def structures. Okay, these are called type def structures. Now we can declare the variables like this: void main data type, alias name is what? Emp e1, e2. We write like this. Okay, na? We write like this. We write like this. Clear? Clear this? Dolika, is it clear? Out when we write a type def structures, clear? Lohit, did you understand? Lohit, yeah, Nitin. Okay, na? Vandana, is it clear? When we use type def, okay, if long name is there, long name is there, we can shortcut. We can write a short names for this. Okay, this is what type def structures. They are called type def structures. What is this data type name? Alias name is what? Emp. Alias name is what? Emp. Right? Clear this? What is happening? Right? Right. Here we write some points in above syntax. First compiler creates employee info structure. First compiler creates structure with the name of employee info. First compiler creates uh, predefined structure, sorry, user defined structure, that is called employee info. After that, it gives alias name as emp, right? In above syntax, first compiler creates user defined structure, user defined structure, user defined structure, that is called struct employee info. After that it creates alias name as emp. Okay, first it creates a user defined structure, name is employee info. After that it creates alias name is emp. After that it creates after that it creates alias name is after that it creates alias name as emp. First it creates user defined structure. First it creates user defined structure. After that it creates alias name as emp. First compiler creates a user defined structure. After that it creates alias name as emp. Okay, next example 3. Yeah, typedef struct. Yeah guys, tell me in this syntax what will happen. Third one, example 3. In example 3 what will happen? Prithvi, in example 3 what will happen, tell me. Prithvi. Yeah, Vandana. Sorry, Varalakshmi.
Sir, it creates a structure, sir. It's a nameless structure. Label.
First compiler creates a nameless structure, right? After that,
Next, using ABC, you can create the structure variables.
that is called ABC is called.
Uh, it's
See,
a variable,
here what I
sir.
told in above syntax, first compiler creates a one structure, right? First compiler creates a user defined structure. Here what will happen? First compiler creates a nameless structure. After that, it creates a alias name as ABC,
Yes, sir.
right? It creates after that ABC's alias name. Okay, example 4. Write that in above syntax, first compiler creates a nameless structure. First compiler creates a nameless structure. After that, it gives a alias name as ABC. Next example 4. Example 4. See this. Struct. First type def I am writing. Type def struct. Okay. Here ABC A1 comma A2 comma A3. If I write, it is error. Okay. Example 5. Which one is error? Valid. Example 5 is what? ABC comma should be here. Guys, example 5. In example 5, what is happening? Tell me. In example 5.
Sir, can you explain what happens in example 3 once again?
Example 3, first compiler creates a nameless structure. Already I told you nameless structures, right? What is nameless structure? If there is no label name, then it is called nameless structure, right?
Yes, sir.
If there is no label name, nameless structure it creates. Okay. After that, in example 3, what is happening here? See, first compiler creates a nameless structure. After that, it creates alias name is ABC. Okay now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now tell me example 5 what will happen. Nikita, Sai Nikita. In example 5 what will happen?
Sir, alias name will be A3.
A3. First what compiler creates?
It creates nameless structure.
First compiler creates a nameless structure. Very good. After that,
After that, alias name is given as A3.
A3 or ABC?
A3, sir.
Hmm? What it creates? Yeah, Dolika. Varalakshmi, what will happen?
Sir, first compiler will create a nameless structure, then I guess it creates alias name as ABC.
What about A1, A2, A3?
Uh,
Hmm?
Sir, I guess
Yeah,
A1, A2, A3 are also alias names.
yeah. Structure is a nameless structure it creates. Structure is a nameless structure. Okay, what is alias name here? What is alias name? Alias name is ABC. ABC, sorry, capital A is there. ABC alias name is ABC. What about A1, A2, A3, A4 are structure variables. Structure variables are A1, A2, A3, A4, right? Structure variables. Which variables? They are local or global? Hmm?
Global, sir.
Global variables. Okay. First, compiler creates a nameless structure. After that, it creates alias name as ABC. A1, A2, A3 are the global variables, but the semicolons should be required. See here, comma is required. If you write like this, ABC is alias name, A1, A2, A3 are global variable. It is error, compilation error. Comma should be required. This is valid. Clear? It is okay now. Yeah, guys. I want to create example 6. Example 6. I want pointer variables to create. How to create a pointer variables? Example, guys. Now I am writing struct employee, type def, struct employee. Now here I want to write, here I am writing node. Okay, guys, create a variables for this structure. How to create a variables? What you have to take name as. Now if I want to create any pointer variables here, I want to create a pointer variables. How to create a pointer variables for this structure? Tell me.
Node star PTR.
Very good. Node star PTR. Is it clear right now? Instead of writing struct employee, we can write node. Node is a alias name. Instead of using this struct employee, in linked list we can see this type of declarations. In linked list, when we are using a data structures, if you use a data structures in linked list, we write like this. Type div structure name is a node. We declare the variable node star ptr, and star next we write like this. Okay, star pointer, star first variable, star last variable, star head, we write like this. Star head, star tail, we declare the variables like this. Okay, here what is alias name is a node, alias name is a node, and ptr head, tail, these are the variables for pointer variables for this, pointer variables for the structures. Write this. Okay, next.